find a way to buy into what we're trying to get accomplished this week and go 1-0.
In week 9.
If anybody doesn't believe in, sport, teaching life lessons, you're wrong, because we learned a big life lesson tonight.
Folks, it's time.
It's not going to be an easy task, but it's a good task going into district play to kind of see, where you are with your mindset and how you match up.
Across the regular season finish line.
We're the Disney Cardinals cheerleaders, and you're watching ABC 17 SportsZone Football Friday. Let's go, Disney! Let's go, Disney!
This is ABC 17 SportsZone Football Friday, sponsored by your quality Ford dealers. Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks.
What is up, everyone? Welcome into Week 9, the regular season finale of SportsZone Football Friday. I'm ABC 17's Kyle Helms. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to pull the final curtain on the 2025 high school football regular season, the final checkpoint before everyone's seasons will be at stake starting next week. The objective now is to start playing your best football before the playoffs begin next week. That's the mission that Rockbridge is striving to accomplish tonight. The Bruins have been navigating unfamiliar territory here over the course of this year. RB has won just 4 of its first 8 games of the season for the first time under head coach Matt Perkins, but this team still has the coaching and the talent it needs to make a run at 3 consecutive district crowns this postseason. The Bruins have scored 42 points or more in all of its wins this year, plus their defense has limited teams to just 13 points per game all year. Rockbridge striving to put both of those pieces of the puzzle together tonight against Francis Howell while searching for their first W over a team with a winning record this season. The Bruins showed the Vikings what kind of night they're in for. Second play from scrimmage, Derek Chupp fires one over the middle, but Luke Adrian is right there waiting for it. The INT gave RB great field position, and the Bruins, they capitalized on it. Grant Hyde takes the handoff, and no one's bringing him down. Touchdown Rockbridge. It's 7-0, less than 3 minutes into this ball game. Now, you may notice these highlights have a little bit of a flow to them. Very next, Francis Howell drive, Chubb throws another pick. Andrew Williams knocks it up in the air, and Lamar Hayes dives for the interception. Take a seat on that turnover thrown, then give Micah Sanford the touchdown chain. Sanford finds a crease and shows off the speed. Nothing but green grass ahead of him on his way to the crib. Rockbridge doubles its lead here. Noticing a pattern yet? Francis Howell gonna regain possession, but give the ball right back to the Bruins. Chubb lets one fly towards the sideline, but the ball's up in the air, and Adrian comes down with it. 3 drives, 3 interceptions for the RB defense, and you guessed it, the Bruins turn that takeaway into 6. Sanford weaves through traffic, stretches over the goal line for the score. Rockbridge has a 21-point lead early in the second quarter, and from there, Rockbridge made the Vikings scratch and claw for every yard. Matthew Gass flies in to stop Fred Boyd in his tracks. No gain on the play. Then just a few plays later, Francis Howell still can't block him. Gass hunts down Chubb in the backfield for the sack. Absolute suffocating defense for RB, who limited the Vikings to just 7 points after 1 half. Dialing up the pressure and playing lockdown defense on the back end. Chubb trying to cut RB's lead down to 7 before the break, but Hayes says not on my watch. Beautiful interception to close out the first half. Busy night for the turnover thrown as Rockbridge beats Francis Howell 38-21. Now, a pair of schools from our state's capital traded the Friday night lights this week for some Thursday night football. Elias finished off a flawless 9-0 regular season with a 3-score win over Lift for Life Academy just last night behind 5 rushing touchdowns from quarterback Austin Weaver. The Satyrs are now setting their sights on the postseason, jumping up from Class 5 to Class 6 this year, and head coach Chris Hench's crew has a challenging road ahead of them on the path to 3 straight district championships, but the Crusaders are ready to run towards that battle.
In Class 6 for a school our size, it's really hard. It's really hard, but we're embracing the challenge, and so we'll just take it one game at a time. And we know the big teams, the powerful teams that lay ahead. But right now, our focus is on Hickman because that's going to be our next opponent.
Meanwhile, Elias's neighbors, the Jefferson City Jays, defended their home turf last night in their regular season finale. JC registered a 42-point shutout win over Lutheran St. Charles to clinch back-to-back wins ahead of the playoffs. And the Jays are feeling confident they can make some noise in their district. Entering tonight's action, the top 4 teams in Class 5 District 5, including Jefferson City, are all separated by just 1 win or less. JC knows this district is anyone's to win, and they are ready to embrace the challenge in front of them.
Well, I mean, I think our district is it's winnable. I think we've got a chance to go compete well. Every team that's in there, we've competed well against. We'll probably open with Camdenton next week, who was our week 1 game. They've changed a lot, but we've got a chance to go compete well in that district.
First check of the scoreboard now. Hickman loses to Chaminade 37-27. Battle gets shut out by Troy Buchanan 49-0. Capital City falls to Belleville East 27-10. Smith Cotton takes down Marshall 36-24. Camdenton routes Southeast 63-0. Fulton wins on senior night 42-6. And Hannibal loses a thriller to Fort Zumwalt West 31-28. Now, few teams in the entire state of Missouri have enjoyed a more dominant run than the Blair Oaks Falcons so far this year. That Mid-Mo powerhouse is 1 win away from an undefeated regular season. Find out if the Falcons can finish the job right after the break.
Your grill game sucks, but it's not your fault. It's time to retire your third-string grill and upgrade your game with Columbia's own Grilla Grills. Engineered with premium materials designed to perform through all Missouri weather. Visit us this tailgate season for discount prices at the AOB Factory Outlet, located right off I-70 at exit 133. Save money on the last grill you'll want to own. Experience the Grilla-Built difference.
Dear Friday, let's put good times in gear. We've got power tailgates to power game days and a trailer backup guide that's the champ of the ramp. Heck, we might even cancel Monday. Toyota trucks.
Right now, pick your favorite 2025 Tacoma or Tundra with APR financing starting at 1.75%. Save bucks on trucks all month long. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
To everyone who believes in magic, let us show you how we do it at Culver's. No, not that kind of magic.
The kind that turns fresh, never frozen beef into a juicy butter burger.
We're talking about Midwest magic.
Magic. It transforms Wisconsin cheese into golden cheese curds.
And farm fresh dairy into the creamiest custard you've ever had.
Ta-da! It's that special something that turns every bite into a smile.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah!
Save big at Hy-Vee, Friday through Sunday. Fresh Hy-Vee chicken breast, just $2.99 a pound. Hy-Vee butter, just $3.48. Campbell's soup, just 89 cents. Chobani Greek yogurt, just $2.99. A 5-pound bag of Hy-Vee russet potatoes, just $1.48. Plus, get great deals on Lunchables or P3. Jack's Pizza, Pepsi, and more. Save in-store and online, Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
It's get outside weather, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia has the perfect ride for your next adventure. All at legendary low prices. Right now, save thousands during the Drive into Fall sales event with an incredible 0% for 72 months on new Ram 1500s. 0%. The all-new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Columbia on Vandiver and CDJRofColumbia.com. Proudly owned and operated by McClarty Automotive Group.
Should we push the timeline?
Will it hold?
Should we outsource?
What do you think?
Do you engineer it to work? Or design it to move? Give them what they want.
It needs to be taller, faster,
even cheaper. Or take things to new places. You've got to build the right team. No, that's the one. Revise it, redo it, develop it. Keep pushing until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
In a special Sunday sit-down, I go one-on-one with first-year women's basketball coach Kelly Harper ahead of her debut season in Columbia. We talk about everything from assembling her first roster to a critical group of 5 returners to her hopes for her first season. What would you be happy to see in your first year?
Oh, man, that's such a tough question.
Yes.
Are we progressing? I think we have to continue to get better.
Watch Sunday at 10:30 on ABC 17 Sports Zone on KMIZ.
Thank you to the Blair Oaks cheerleaders tonight. The last time that Blair Oaks ended the regular season undefeated, a state title awaited them in their future. That was 2022. Fast forward to 2025, and the Falcons are flirting with the same feat. Head coach Ted LePage's team currently boasts a perfect 8-0 record, beating all its opponents by 3 possessions or more. And now Blair Oaks is aiming to add an exclamation point to their flawless regular season run. Falcons hosting Southern Boone, Eagles hunting to hand Blair Oaks its first loss since September 5th of last year. Soboko has a nice shot early here as the snap to Tyler Bax is going to go wild. He dives on it, but the Eagles come up with the football. Falcon defense will hold the Eagles to a field goal there, but Blair Oaks looks to kickstart its night right here. Hayden Lackman is the man for the job. He weaves through the Southern Boone defense. Falcons grab its first lead, and they won't look back. Bax is looking deep, and he's got his man Brendan Rackers wide open. He's got green grass ahead of him and into the land of 6. They're ahead 21-3. Second quarter now. Eagles trying to chip away at a 56-0 deficit now, and Caden Reynolds looking to make something happen, but Jace Choinerd has other plans. He steals that one from the Eagles and takes it all the way back to the house. A 43-yard pick six as Blair Oaks dominates Southern Boone 76-3.
Bernard with a 43-yard interception.
Now let me take a moment to share a stat with you. On Blair Oaks' run to an undefeated regular season, head coach Ted LePage's team outscored their opponents 508-66 combined. As ABC 17's Nia Hinson joins us live tonight from the Falcon Athletic Complex. Nia, dating back to last season, the Falcons have now soared to 21 straight victories.
Yeah, Kyle, I think saying Blair Oaks has had a dominant season this year would be an understatement. They're averaging 56 points per game, and they're holding their opponents to just 7 points per game. Now, that dominance really continued here tonight. 62 of the Falcons' points came in just the first half of tonight's game. Now, things didn't start out easy for the Falcons here tonight, though. We saw those back-to-back missed snaps that led to that Eagles field goal. But head coach Ted LePage tells me this is the reason why you practice, and just shows the importance of making sure you focus on those little things. He tells me that it was his team's intensity and energy both on the field here tonight and on the sidelines that led to tonight's win. Now, Blair Oaks has the chance to win back-to-back state championships for the first time this year. I asked LePage how difficult it is to kind of put all this success behind you and walk into the championships with a clean slate. He tells me it's simple. You just take things week by week.
They put that behind them in January. 1-0, be a champ today, be conference champs, be district champs. Those were their 4 team goals to start the season. So we've got 3 of them that we can accomplish each week from here on out, being 1-0, be a champ every day. We've already been conference champ, now we need to be district champs. So it's pretty simple. They set the roadmap. As coaches, we're just going to help them follow it. Goal setting was about getting better every day. That's what I appreciate about these young men. They wanted to come back. I talked to them at halftime about some things, and they said, Coach, we're going to come back and practice harder next week.
Well, the Falcons will have a bye next week. They're hoping to use that to their advantage as they look to make that playoff run. But for now, reporting live in Jefferson City, Nia Hinson, ABC 17 Sports.
Thank you, Nia. A little playoff preview, perhaps. 2 district foes, Hallsville and California, going head-to-head tonight. Let's skip to the third quarter. Indians looking to close out this game, but Landon Cunningham fakes the handoff instead. How about a bomb to Gabriel Jenkins? Pintos trying to keep their hopes alive, though, here as California is going to turn to the run game, guys. Max Dunaway punches in a touchdown to bring some life into their sideline. California lining up for the extra point now, but some trickery is on our hands now. Check this out. Colby Less brings the score even closer out in H-Town. But Cunningham thrived under pressure tonight. Check this out. He rolls out and is going to find Abe Rhodes, who walks into the end zone untouched. That'll seal a 47-22 win for Hallsville over California. Back to the scoreboard. Boonville wins big over Eldon 58-19. Osage edges out St. Francis Borgia 13-12. Centralia defeats Kirksville 20-17. Macon loses to Monroe City 54-21. Palmyra takes down South Shelby 40-6. Harrisburg dominates Lynn 50-14. And Russellville earns a W over Fayette 41-26. Now, the defending Central State 8 champs control their own destiny for back-to-back conference crowns. Tipton, who won the league's title in its first year of existence last year, has cruised through conference play, beating their 4 league foes by a combined 240-point margin. The Cardinals are aiming to add a bow to that stellar Central State 8 season tonight. Tipton traveling to South Callaway as the Cardinals close out the regular season. Looking to close out the regular season with their 8th W. They're going to have a chance to do that from the jump. They win the toss, but are forced into an early 4th down after the inside run goes nowhere. And now it's 4th down for the Cardinals, and they can't get the throw off. It's Jace Carruthers taking down Dane Schultzhauer for a turnover on downs. The momentum is with South Callaway. Bulldogs are going to try to capitalize on the good field position, but they meet the same fate, going 4 and out on the Brady Dykes breakup. The Cardinals not messing around now on their second chance, going to the end around, and Tyler Rivera takes it all the way to the house for the senior tailback. South Callaway can't bring him down as Tipton would go on to win 30-8. North Callaway seeking to clinch back-to-back 8-win seasons, hosting Wright City. A quiet first half from the Wildcats, who are trying to get something going right before halftime. Dayton Humphreys completes this ball over the middle to Kavion Schulte. Takes a big hit at the end, but gets into field goal range here for his team. But the home side did not like that too much. The Thunderbirds pick up a TFL to push them back out of field goal range. And just for good measure, Wyatt Hayden and Ben Hobner going to both get in on this sack to keep the shutout alive. Now let's have some fun on offense. Yes, that's Wyatt Hayden again doing it on both sides. A long run from him, and North Callaway gets in for another score as North Callaway clinches the conference title 54-0. Moberly is on a mission tonight, focused on adding that first blemish to Orchard Farm's undefeated campaign. Spartans hit the ground running, folks. You have to watch this. Keegan Graves with one of the grittiest runs of the season. They're trying to get him down, and he just won't go as Graves tumbles into the barn. 7-0 Moberly. The Eagles will respond quickly, though. Liam Sinclair delivers a dime to Patrick Ayers for a 29-yard score. It's 7-6 Spartans after a missed 2-pointer. Back and forth we go. Jaron Tidings hits his man Kayvon Tiger outside the numbers. He throws a mean stiff arm, and he is gone. 71 yards all the way to the crib. Moberly gets some breathing room here, 14-6, but the Eagles call tie game. Sinclair calls his own number this time for a 22-yard score. We're all tied at 14 after a successful 2-point conversions. The Spartans never went away, though. The Tidings, Tiger connection was working tonight. How about another score as Moberly spoils Orchard Farm's undefeated season, 36-30. Last check of the scoreboard, St. Michael the Archangel earns a victory over Tolton, 53-27. Montgomery County takes down Louisiana, 54-21. Van Far gets back above 500 against Scotland County, 46-14. Mark Twain falls to Bowling Green, 38-12. Salisbury crushes West Strand, 65-6. Brookfield defends home turf against Marceline, 22-7. Paris soars past Schuyler County, 61-14. Union shuts out Herman, 35-0. And Pacific triumphs on the road versus St. James, 45-21.